What? What are you doing? Oh my god. What is that, bro?
Cut it off! Cut it off! Now! Cut it off!
Alright guys, we're about to take a look at what's going on in America. In America. Always something happening. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with these folks. So, ICE agent rammed with a car by alleged illegal immigrant. So this is a week after the Renee Good lady got shot. So people still acting up. Let's see what's up.
Oh, 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 oh! Troopers, Texas police. Come out of the car. Come out of the car. Come out of the car. Open the window. No, he's in proceedings. He's good to go.
They have a camera crew.
Lower the window.
Watch out behind you! Watch out! Holy!
What
Watch
are
out
you
front of you! Watch out
doing?
front!
What?
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
What are you doing? Oh my god. What is that, bro?
Cut it off! Cut it off! Now! Cut it off!
Also, but where's the...
Cut off! Come out of the car! Come out of the car!
I don't understand. That's crazy. Wait, let me go back and see.
All right, here with reaction,
because
ICE Director Todd
everybody was
Lyons.
talking about how the agents are trained not to stand in front and behind of these cars and stuff like that, which of course makes sense.
Out of the car. Open the window. No, he's in proceedings.
Multiple instructions. Multiple instructions.
Watch out behind you,
You're
watch
blocked
out.
in.
Holy! Watch out front of you! Watch out front!
This guy's trying to he's trying to push his way out. You don't have the horsepower, bro. You don't have it.
Cut it off! Now! Cut it off! Turn off the car! Cut off!
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Come out! Now!
Woo! My God.
About these ramming incidents, I don't know what else will. On top, educate
Y'all are
Todd.
so crazy.
If
I don't understand this. Like, this is what I don't understand about Americans, right? And this is not about what side of whatever you're on, or if you're a Republican, Democrat, it really doesn't matter, right? There is a distinctly, and it's something I noticed also about the Renee Good person as well, right? Lady or whatever. There's a distinctly American attitude where you can place yourself in the middle of a bunch of armed officers with their guns out. These guys are they're giving you instructions. They're giving you get out of the car. You can place yourself in the middle of that situation and still be acting up. I don't understand. What is it that what's the sort of like gene, or like some kind of a, like there's some sort of synapse missing somewhere that's not computing. Listen, the other day I went into a little grocery store, a little supermarket, and as I pulled up, there was a group of like a pickup truck full of police officers pulled up at the same time as me, and like 4 or 5 of them jumped out, and they all had these big long guns and rifles and stuff. Now, at first I was a bit alarmed. I was like, what's going on here? Then I realized, okay, they're just going inside to get, I don't know, snacks or drinks or whatever it is, right? It's just a regular stop. But nevertheless, I still had a second thought. I was like, do I want to go in here, right? Do I not just want to wait until they're done? Because I'm like, I do not naturally feel comfortable being in a room with a gun drawn and cocked. I don't have the it's just like however my ancestors evolved, I come from the line that saw a gun over there and went over there. You understand? I'm not going to where the guns are. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is, these are officers, right? These are police guys. These are ICE agents. These are whoever, right? These people are telling you, get out of the vehicle. Bro, get out. Just comply. I don't want you. Oh, they don't have a right to tell me to get out of my back. Yeah, okay, cool. But guess what? Comply for now. And maybe you might have a lawsuit later on. You might get some money. You might get the money. I don't know. You might get a lawyer. And the lawyer said, actually, they didn't have any probable cause. We could sue them and get money. You don't want money? Listen, if you're a police officer and you come and you not talk when you say, get out of the vehicle, put your hand drop. I'm like, sir, where you said to do again? Put my hands up. Sit them here. I'm not fighting you, bro. You got a gun. I'm surrounded by men with guns. I'm not fighting. I don't understand. I'm trying to preserve my life. So it's like with this Renee Good lady. I mean, of course, nobody wants that to happen. But multiple lawful orders, and listen, multiple orders. I don't even know if the orders were lawful or not. It doesn't matter, right? You are surrounded by men with guns. Do what they say for now. Just for now. Just for today. So that you can preserve your life and make it out alive today. To the next day. So that you can get and call your lawyer. How about you just comply? How about you just comply? How about you just chill? I'm not gonna ram the vehicle forward and ram it backwards and try to... What are you doing? This is, and the funny thing is, like, there's this public outcry about, oh, the officer shouldn't have done this and da. Bro, this lady left her house, right? Dropped her kids off and then drove herself to wherever this protest is happening or whatever it is. You place yourself in the midst of some armed conflict. My assumption is that at some point it crossed your mind, I might get shot because I'm surrounded by guys with guns. To me, the likelihood of being shot goes up by exponentially by at least a factor of 1 when there's a gun in the room. That test my logic, please. Tell me if I'm not making sense. But to me, if I'm sitting in a room with no gun, the likelihood of me being shot by a gun is about 0. Maybe if a stray bullet comes through the window from far away. Okay, cool. Roughly 0.1% of me being shot when there's no gun. When there is a gun in the room, the likelihood of me being shot multiplies by at least a factor of 1. More guns? You could just go ahead and multiply that likelihood. Why place yourself in the middle of a situation like that voluntarily? I just don't want... I'm not saying don't protest. Protest. You should. You can get a placard with a sign, and you can put something on the sign, and you can say, "No more ice. No more." You could put something, and you could say, "Melt the ice away." You could say, hey, go away. We don't want no ice today. You could do whatever you could do that. Don't use your car and charge it towards an officer and then back towards another officer and try to ram and... What are you doing? Wildness to me. I just don't want to... And then everybody's going to outcry for you. How? How is the outcry for that person? multiple lawful orders, multiple times to get out of the vehicle, multiple times to stop. I think you kind of forfeited that pity, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to be all like morbid and say you deserve it and whatever. I'm just saying, I mean, you had some choices that you could have made today. You had some choices. And it seems like enough people are not realizing that the officers are like, the more you agitate and aggravate a situation is the less choice you give the officers. It's the more you're reducing the choice on the part of the officers. The more you aggravate that situation is the more culpability you take on, and the more excuses you give the officers. If you just fell like a brick, then at least, okay, fine, you're not doing anything. They shouldn't have done anything to you because you didn't do anything. You just froze and just keeled over like a brick. Okay, that's about the best that you can do. Or just comply. But the moment you begin to aggravate and agitate and fight and do all this, what do? You don't have anything else to do with life? You don't have anything else to do with your life? You don't have some money to go and make? You don't have something to go and do? You don't have something nice to go eat later on that you're looking forward to? Nothing? They ain't got no ice cream shop around the corner nowhere you can go sit down and hold a cream and just cool for a little bit? Nothing? Except to go agitate somebody with a gun? Make it make sense, Lord. Woo!
All right, here with reaction, ICE Director Todd Lyons. Todd, I mean, if that doesn't educate the public about these ramming incidents, I don't know what else will, on top of what happened. Previously, we now have 3 in recent days. Very dangerous now. Do you tie a lot of this danger to the rhetoric of people like Tim Walz, who compares ICE to Gestapo?
Yeah, Sean, unfortunately, we hear a lot.
Listen, all of you people, I don't care about the politics of any of this stuff. It's American politics, and y'all, politics everywhere is just nonsense, regardless of what. You understand? I'm talking about there's a fundamental screw that is missing somehow with these people. It's like there's something that says, I don't want to preserve my life. And the thing is, what are you fighting for? What is the cause that you're really fighting for exactly? Like, I get it. If you disagree with the policy of these ICE raids and stuff like that, and you don't believe that immigrants should be deported and these things and whatever, fine. I'm not even arguing that. That's totally separate. There's a way that you can go about expressing that concern and that whatever, and there's a scale. You have multiple steps along that scale, from sending a strongly worded letter to your congressman, or from launching a social media campaign, or from making a YouTube video and reacting to something, or anything. You could go and stand outside City Hall with a sign saying no, we don't want no ICE no more. Whatever you could do. There's a scale with multiple steps that you can take. Why are you going to the most extreme version of the scale for this? Don't you have other things? I mean, when I don't understand. Like, pick your battles, man. Pick an issue. Pick something a little bit more, I don't know, meaningful, worthwhile. I mean, it's wild. It's wild. That's some heavy stuff, bro. And I really hope I hope these few incidents at least kind of give people a little bit of a reckoning and going, because it seems like maybe what's happening is that the momentum of these protests is out of control. People are just in a frenzy. They're just like, yeah, let's go and get them, let's go, and they're just running, and they just have to go and just go wild, right? Hopefully, these last few incidents is at least a little bit of a temper that says, hey, Hey now. We still don't want ICE and we still want them to get away and we don't want to do the immigration and stuff, whatever. But these guys have guns. Okay? And there's a lot of them. And maybe I should stand at a safe distance and still make my presence known. I'll go and I'll get a placard and I'll say no. We don't want no ICE to go. We don't want no. Wait. You can do whatever you want. But I mean, ramming a police vehicle, charging your car towards a police officer, not complying in the first place. Ay, Dios mío, mi gente.